Hey, this is Skullgirdle and welcome to I Was on a Cemetary Confessions podcast with Angela Benedict. Holy shit, y'all. I don't know if you realize this because I've only mentioned it 4,000 times, but Cemetary Confessions podcast, oh, they're my favorite podcast. I don't do actually a lot of podcasts, but okay, that would be the one. But I sometimes listen to them on their YouTube, and sometimes I listen to them on the Belfry Network, both of which will be linked below. But they had me and Angela Benedict on talking about Goth YouTube, which kind of, if you're watching this on YouTube, might be of interest to you. It's pretty long. It's like 3 hours for the whole podcast, and the Count also talks to horroraddicts.com, I think, which was actually a really nice interview. And let me tell you something. Both Angela Benedict and Daniel Ford, who is the Count, are wonderful people. They made this an incredible experience. They're both very down to earth and very kind. And you know what? Every once in a while you get to find out that the people that you admire are pretty much who you hope they'd be. Not who's just presented on YouTube. Because you know, you can present your best self on YouTube. It was really gratifying to talk to such wonderful people, and we talked on and on and on because, you know, if you listen to Cemetery Confessions, that is a rather long podcast and it actually entails a few things. So we got to talk about aging in the Gothic subculture and Gothic YouTube, and I know I'm using Gothic instead of Goth. I don't differentiate between the two. I know some people do. I understand now. You know, we all have our own opinions. You know, we don't all think the same thing all the time. The world would be fucking boring as shit if we did. But you'll see I'm wearing my t-shirt, and that's really not necessarily for this video, although it's kind of convenient to have it, don't you think? But I'm going to go vote. I'm going to go vote in our state election. And I am very proud to vote whenever we have an election. Shit, I vote for city council because it's a privilege and I believe my civic duty to vote. So if you're a young person, especially if you don't like how your government's run, get your ass out and vote. Just vote your conscience. I don't give a shit how you vote. Just fucking do it. Okay, lecture's over. Now, back to, look at that. Look at that. I'm wearing this shirt. You know what? I wear this shirt whenever I can, but it's pretty fancy, so I don't want to mess it up. So, you know, only for special occasions. Thanks, Pumpkin, for your opinion. I guess the dog show's gonna start again, so I better wrap it up. So hey, thanks for watching. Give Cemetery Confessions a listen. And maybe a little, I don't know, subscribe. And if you haven't been watching Angela Benedict's channel, you're missing out because she does really great videos about 90s goth. I mean, she specializes in 90s goth. She talks about goth in general. And she is pretty spot on for a lot of stuff. She's got a couple of kick-ass music videos. She just did one about the different genre of music from, I guess, from the 80s and kind of contemporary for people who have a hard time finding goth music. So definitely, you know what, I'm just going to link that one below because I really love that video. She did an excellent job there. Anyway, again, as I said, I know. Thanks for watching. Until next time.